Hi, this is Steve Kaufman. I'm presenting a citizens article to create a transparency platform that provides visibility into Lexington's major capital projects. Transparency is a core value of good government. Prominent Massachusetts citizens have noticed this over the years. Secretary of State William Galvin has said, open government's essential to public trust. Former Governor Deval Patrick has said transparency and accountability are not optional. They're essential. And most famously, Justice Brandeis reminded us that sunlight is the best disinfectant. When information is visible and accessible, problems are easier to spot, questions are easier to answer, and trust between government and its citizens is stronger. So what's the capital project situation here in Lexington? We have multiple large capital projects underway or about to begin. The solar canopy project behind the police station is ongoing. We're demolishing Old Harrington and building new fields. And most notably, we're about to embark on one of the largest investments any town in Massachusetts has ever made in a new high school. Together, these projects represent many hundreds of millions of dollars over several years. Information about them exists today, but it's fragmented. It's hard to find. There's no single current public view of overall status, spending, or progress. So the goal of this proposal is straightforward. Provide a clear public view of spending versus approved budget, monitor progress against planned schedules, and create one regularly updated read-only location for residents to find this information. This reduces ad hoc information requests and staff time and connects to existing town information systems in an automated way rather than creating manual reporting for each request. What would be publicly visible? Approved project budgets, spending to date and remaining balances, key schedule milestones, and overall completion status. This is not about micromanagement. It's about clarity and accountability. Transparency platforms are not theoretical. In fact, neighboring towns like Arlington, Waltham, Woburn, and Concord already and have for years provided public access to financial and project status information through online platforms. But Lexington doesn't currently offer anything comparable. Here's a conceptual example of what such a platform could look like. At a glance, residents can see approved budgets, spending to date and remaining balances, with the ability to drill down if desired. Here's an example of project progress versus plan. Schedules can be displayed visually, showing planned phases alongside actual progress and explaining delays if and when they occur. This provides a quick, honest snapshot of progress versus plan. It's easy to find. Building a solution for Lexington. This article doesn't select a specific solution today or a vendor. It helps us fund a structured process to define requirements, learn from other towns, evaluate vendors such as ClearGov, OpenGov, and Tyler, which provide software that can do this. Also consider in-house options, and then issue an RFP for purchase. Funding. The proposed funding is up to $50,000 from the general fund. This covers software, configuration, and data migration, and aligns with typical vendor estimates. To sum up, a transparency portal would improve visibility into major capital projects, provide a single access point for residents, reduce staff time spent responding to requests, and align Lexington with best practices for transparency already adopted by multiple neighboring towns. I hope you'll join me in supporting this article and vote in favor of it. Thank you.